Let's look at how you can capture your website contact form data into a Google spreadsheet. Here, for example, I have a website form that I can capture name and email address. I am going to capture name and email address captured from website form to this Google Sheet. I have two columns A and B having title, name, and email address. I'm going to use Rapidomize and create a simple workflow to do this. Let's look at how to create this simple workflow. Since we are connecting to APIs, we must represent our API as an app. So we must first create an app from here. For now, enter a name to create a placeholder app. For example, use my site as app name. Now let's create an ICAP and give a name for your ICAP. For example, use capture contact list. Go to next step. Here on your left panel, you can see list of connectors you can use to build ICAPs. As a trigger for the workflow, drag and drop app or device connector to the worksheet. From the drawer on the right, select the app you created earlier. Select when data events received as your trigger function. We have to provide a sample data to configure the trigger API request. From the web page, we are going to capture name and email address as a JSON, so we will provide a sample JSON here. Click the green button here to get a sample data to configure the next steps of the flow. Now, let's choose our action as Google Sheet. You can select Microsoft Excel as well. Next, authorize Rapidomize to insert data from your Google spreadsheet by clicking the Authorize button. I have already authorized my Google account. Select Add Row to a spreadsheet as your actions function. Select the spreadsheet and the specific sheet you are planning to store data. Then define the range of cells using A1 notation. That is, you specify column name in the row. For example, A2 to B2 is range. Once you specify the range, you can select which JSON field maps to which spreadsheet column, using the sample JSON data you provided in the previous step for mapping. Now link the two connectors to send data from the trigger to the action. You can save the workflow now. To activate the ICAP, turn on the Run toggle slider. Your ICAP will run whenever data is submitted from your form. The entered data will be automatically stored in the specified Google Sheet. From the My App trigger, you can copy the URL to use with your form. You can get an API token by selecting your app and creating one from API and Webhook Authorization tab. Copy the token and use it with your form. Now let's test and see. See, you can do it in a couple of minutes without any programming with Rapidomize.